Most control is never loud. It doesn't announce itself. It doesn't demand attention. The most powerful forms of influence operate quietly, shaping perception before you even notice a decision is being made. By the time you feel certain, the path was already designed. You rarely experience control as pressure. You experience it as comfort. Familiar thoughts feel safe, repeated emotions feel true, and patterns feel personal. The brain confuses repetition with identity and calls it choice. What you call preference is often conditioning, wearing elegant clothes. It learned your fears, your rewards, your habits. Then it built a world where staying the same feels intelligent. The nervous system values predictability over freedom. Safety is not truth, it is familiarity. Even a harmful pattern can feel like home if it has been repeated long enough. Most people don't resist control. They defend it. They protect routines that limit them because the unknown feels more dangerous than the cage they recognize. Control hides in small permissions. The voice that says later. The impulse that says this is enough. The quiet agreement to remain unchanged. You don't notice the walls when they match the room. Invisible structures are the most stable ones because they never trigger rebellion. True influence doesn't force behavior. It edits perception. Once perception shifts, action follows without protest. The brain is economical. It repeats what worked once and assumes it will work forever. Efficiency becomes inertia. Identity is built from loops. Thoughts repeat. Reactions repeat. Emotions repeat. Eventually, repetition becomes personality. When a pattern protects you once, it earns permanent access. The mind doesn't update easily. It archives survival strategies and replays them automatically. Control thrives in autopilot. Awareness is expensive. Automatic behavior is cheap. The brain chooses efficiency unless interrupted. You are not controlled by a single moment. You are guided by accumulated habits that stack quietly until they feel inevitable. The illusion of freedom is strongest when options appear wide, but responses stay predictable. You can change a decision without changing the structure that produced it, and the structure will win again tomorrow. Real power is architectural. It designs the environment where choices are made. Once the structure stands, behavior follows its geometry. Most influence happens before language, before reasoning, in the body, in tension, in memory, in expectation. The mind defends continuity. It prefers a consistent story over an accurate one. Stability feels safer than truth. Control is not always external. The strongest systems are internalized. You become the guard of your own limits. When a rule repeats long enough, it no longer feels imposed. It feels natural. The danger of invisible control is not oppression. It is cooperation. You participate without noticing. Awareness creates friction. Friction slows automatic movement. That pause is where agency begins. Freedom is not the absence of structure. It is the ability to examine the structure and choose whether it stays. Most people want change without disrupting the mechanism that prevents it. That is negotiation, not transformation. To interrupt control, you must tolerate uncertainty. The nervous system interprets uncertainty as danger, even when it leads to growth. Discomfort is often the first sign that a pattern is losing authority. When you step outside repetition, the mind protests. Not because you are wrong, but because you are unfamiliar. Invisible control dissolves under sustained attention. Patterns survive in shadows. They weaken in observation. Stillness is not passivity. It is the moment where automatic momentum breaks and intention can enter. Most control is felt, not seen. And once you learn to see it, the architecture of your life becomes editable.